Hey guys, today we have a 2017 Ford Escape, and we're going to do a test fit of the Yakima Off Grid rooftop cargo basket. Now, a cargo basket, if you're not familiar with it, works just like a cargo box, the only difference being that it doesn't have an enclosed lid. So everything's going to be out in the open. So that's something you do want to keep in mind, that when you want to load any excess cargo, luggage, anything like that, to where you want to create more space on the inside of your vehicle, they are going to be exposed to the elements. If you have any heat-sensitive materials and it's a hot day with the sun shining, you may want to stray from putting them up there. Now, with that being said, if you don't have anything like that, you just want to get some sports and recreational gear or the camping gear up there that's not going to be affected by the elements, this is going to be a great option for you. The basket itself is going to be 40 inches wide and it's going to be 62 inches long. Now, this basket does have the 18-inch extension in it, which can be removed if you don't quite need that capacity, if you want a smaller rack to be more easily removed and taken off. Now, we'll go ahead and hop up and show you a little bit more inside the rack. What's a little bit different about this cargo basket when compared to a lot of others is that the cross beams that are on the inside go front to back instead of side to side. And this is going to allow the straps to secure it to adjust for whatever crossbar spread you might have. Now, with the extension, you will need a wider crossbar spread. We'll show you how these rubber-coated steel straps work. The rubber coating on the steel straps is going to protect your crossbars from any type of scratches or abrasions. But it comes from under like so. You bring the bottom half up and it latches in right there. And then once you tighten down this little gray knob, that way to tighten it, that way to loosen it, you clamp down the strap and then you lock it in place right there. Now, we do have these plastic locks that we can replace with actual Yakima lock cores, so the roof rack is more secure and you can kind of leave it unattended with a peace of mind that'll be there when you get back. And those 4 connection points, you can see that is very stable. It's not going to go anywhere. You are going to be able to put up 165 pounds in this basket, but double check with your Escape's owner's manual to make sure that your roof rack and your roof can handle that weight. Now, another great feature is that we're going to have these crossbars that can be removed or adjusted side by side on the rack. And those crossbars are going to allow you to get other accessories on top of your basket. So on one side you could have all your cargo, any gear that you don't want on the inside. But on the opposite side of all that stuff, you can put a bike rack, a kayak carrier, or anything like that. One thing that you do want to keep in mind when loading any accessory on your roof rack is you want to make sure that you still can have access to your trunk. With how we set ours up, we still do have access. And this will come down to, your roof rack crossbar spread that you have. You might be able to scoot that up a bit if you have the raised side rails. You can scoot it up based on the track that's with the rubber-coated steel straps like I showed you guys. Now, we're also going to have a fairing on the front, and that's going to help cut down on some wind noise and drag while you're traveling, even when at high speeds. Something you just want to realize is that when you put anything on your roof, you are going to experience some of that wind noise and drag, but that fairing does take away a little bit. Now, before we go, I want to give you a few measurements. I'm going to give you a measurement from the top of our crossbar to the top of our basket. That's going to be about 6 3/4 inches added to the top of your crossbar, which is something to keep in mind because, like I said, you've added that to the top of your roof. If for any low clearance situations, you just want to be wary of that. Now, with all that being said, that's going to do it for our test fit of the Yakima Off Grid rooftop cargo basket on our 2017 Ford Escape.